This week on 90 Day Fiancé, Sims 4 edition.
Looks like everyone is kind of here now, and Elisa's giving up her head at the table, see?
And don't call me your father. Just don't.
The child is saying, but you're my dad.
Steve said he was telling someone on the phone on a video chat, don't call me dad. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. You're watching Justamomthatsims. I'm KT, and I'm here today for another 90 Day Fiancé Sims 4 edition. So if you like to have fun and you like a good story, please consider liking, subscribing, following, commenting. Just do all the free things. I'm starting the episode off with Elise, and you may be able to tell from her surroundings that she is back at home in Hempford on Bagley. You can see that she is cooking and dancing and feeling great. And that's because she is fresh off of her trip from seeing Justin. She has to admit that things are a little bit different over there, but she thinks she's in love. It is Harvest Fest. Elise is a perfectionist. No, she's never been a perfectionist, but Elise is cooking for Harvest Fest. She has a few things that she needs to cook. She's a little hungry, but she was drinking a rainbow smoothie this morning from a granny's recipe. This is the bread that's gonna go for Thanksgiving. I want to show you the setup we have out here. And this is it. Everybody's going to come out. It's a brisk, chill day on Hempford on Bagley this fall. It's not freezing. It's not too cold, but a little cool. They're going to eat outside. They've got a buffet table set up, but we're going to be doing things a little different. We're going to serve the food on it. I'm going to stick the food in here. Everyone is supposed to be arriving at 1 o'clock, and Justin is going to be here from Strangerville. He's flying in. Her family's going to be here. He met her son and daughter-in-law, Prue. This will be the first time he's meeting her daughter and grandchildren, and Raina and Steve are supposed to be coming because, you know, Raina lost her husband, so this will be her first Thanksgiving without Killian, so she's coming over. He's going to meet everyone, and Elise is feeling good, but she is a little bit nervous. This is roast beef. We got the bread cooked. This table did come from the time traveling event, so you actually can click on it to serve food. It's a buffet table. However, we are cooking and we're just going to sit the food on the table. Elise is now going to cook some collard greens and cornbread, or they've been cooking on the stove. And then we've got a coffee cake here. She cooked coffee cake because Justin specifically likes coffee cake. I see her daughter actually right here. Now, she doesn't have her grandbaby with her, so she doesn't know if Valerie's coming over early, what's going on, because she don't know where the grandbaby would be. It's not like her dad's around. Valerie has a pretty interesting story. We'll get into it as we get into it. So Elise is going to come over and greet her daughter and see why she's here early. Everyone's supposed to be here by 1 or 2 o'clock. She actually talked to her son, who has agreed that he would pick up Justin from the airport because it's his first time coming to visit Elise, and she ideally would have liked to do it. However, she's figured out she won't be able to. She's going to try to get a Harvest Fest picture with her daughter. And here they are. I think those are cute. We'll put one on the table. Elise is going to come in and grab these additional pictures. She's something of an amateur photographer. And I talked about how their relationship has been difficult in the past. Elise is giving her daughter this gift for Harvest Fest, and it's the pictures. She does use an instant camera sometimes, so she is wondering where her grandbaby is. So I think we would just ask. She's like, where's Anya? Where's my little heart? Her daughter's like, oh, she's with another little toddler's parent. So Elise is like, oh, okay. I think the thing is at 2, so her daughter's just kind of filling her in on some things, and Elise is being gracious. She's saying it's wonderful to spend time with you. We've made some great memories. We'll make many more. And that's pretty cool because she worries about Valerie. Valerie can be very temperamental at times, downright unpleasant some days. She can be grouchy, and you see they already hit a little hiccup. But Elise is feeling so nervous because she's thinking like, oh my gosh, Justin's going to be here soon. We are back and it is time to start, and we can see that people are arriving, and she is wondering why her son is here separately from his family. Oh, they picked up Anya on the way too. Elise is here and everybody's here, and she's like, yo, meet Justin. And Steve is like, oh, okay, hi Justin. She's asking everyone about their day. I mean, she's really trying to be a hostess. Raina walked in cleaning, honey. She's like, where do you need me to help? I'm late from next door. Elise is snuggling
and her grand. Now this is the picture with almost everyone, but I don't know where her grandson is or her daughter-in-law Prue. Elise is gonna ask her son Edwin where her grandson Irvin is. He's like, he's out here somewhere, Mom, probably playing. Oh, he's over here in the shower. But where's Prue? Prue is here too. Already there is some tension in the room. Steve has a secret crush on Elise. He was out to the side a minute ago talking to Justin, and I want you to see what he said. He said, "He sounds like an absolute pleasure to be around. I was extremely hopeful heading into that conversation, but after spending a brief amount of time with Justin, it became obviously clear to me that we weren't meant to be friends." And so Steve does not like Justin at all. And he actually told this to Raina, who was over there cleaning. He left a second ago to tell her. Elise is here knitting. She wants to find her grandson because she hasn't gotten her hug from him yet. And she definitely wants to sneak him a little treat, before dinner. And he's like, "Oh, okay, yeah, that's great." She sees her daughter-in-law here. She definitely wants to come speak to her. She's off by herself, and she knows that Prue and her son Edwin have been having issues, so she wants to make sure that she doesn't feel left out of the family. And Elise is a fixer. We've got the food laid out. This is the spread: the coffee cake, the collard greens and cornbread, the roast beef and potatoes and carrots, and the baguettes. Side note, I really do not like roast beef. Like, not at all. So everyone's coming out. Elise is gonna set this table real quick. Anybody can start eating if they want. I see people snacking on bread. And actually, I've got Steve here with Justin. So Elise is quickly setting the table, and then I don't know why she's sitting down to do it. It's very strange. But she's gonna go ahead and call everybody to the meal. I just don't know why she's doing it like this. Elise just felt like her relationship with Justin is wholesome. How misguided. He's actually cleaning up. Steve is here, and he's gonna take the opportunity to sit by Elise. And this is Justin. He's not used to cleaning up, so he collected all the plates and set them on the table. Justin is getting the rest of the plates, so that's great. I don't think Raina is too fond of Justin either, because she won't be anywhere near him. She's coming over now, but where is he? He's still cleaning? Goodness gracious. Looks like everyone is kind of here now, and Elisa's giving up her head at the table seat, which is kind of crazy, honestly. Has our baby eaten? Oh no, she has not. Come eat, girl. So they're all just talking. You notice that Steve is very comfortable with her family. He's talking about interests, and Justin is just kind of here looking like, well, I guess I'll go back and sit down here. I want to show you Steve's relationships with Elisa's family and friends. Now, him and Raina are really close because they're neighbors. He knew Killian, and he's actually asking her about that. I think he's going to come and try to change little Anya's clothes into something warmer, because Valerie is a good mom overall, but sometimes she doesn't dress her child appropriately, stuff like that. And I realized I needed to put the light over here so we could see them better. But yeah, Elise is really having a good time. Justin, he knows Steve doesn't like him, so he's starting to wonder, and he feels like he should lock down his spot with Elise, in a way marking his territory, while Elise is just shy now because she's in front of her family. I wanted to show you how Steve gets along with her family, so I've got control of him just to show you he gets along really well with everyone. I would say probably Valerie the least, but the fact that he gets along with her this well is amazing. It's kind of clearing out here, and Steve is hanging out. He really doesn't like our guy too much. And he's like, hey, I just want to talk to him for a minute. And Elisa's thinking maybe tomorrow. She really is being kind of protective of Justin. I think we need to put some of this food up. But Justin's telling Elisa it was really nice to meet your family. And she's like, yeah, I'm glad that you came. I'm glad you're here for a few days. She's going to run in the restroom. And in the meantime, Justin is thinking about quite a few things. He's got secrets. He knows he has secrets. I don't know where he's going to clean up. Elisa's mopping the outside. I guess we'll leave this table set here for now. But before Justin comes back over, Elisa's like, ooh, let me spray some perfume on because, my man's here. She's chewing gum. She's doing everything, honey. Justin has kind of disappeared. Elise went out to find Justin. She's like, where is he? He's not wanting her to ask too many questions, so he's grabbing her, kissing her real quick. She's wondering if he would like to woohoo. It's really late, but they are getting their woohoo on as the darkness settles in Hilford on Bagley, so we'll be right back. Elise is up. Justin is already up and on the computer, seemingly refreshed. She's gonna grab some good Thanksgiving leftovers because that's the best time. She's gonna ask Justin would he like to go to the gym and then to hang with her friends Raina and Steve. Justin is like, yes, I would. And Justin does like Elise. Elise, but he's also thinking, oh, her friends are old. Goodness, I don't really want to just hang with them all day, but he's gonna snatch her up. He's like, well, maybe we can stay in. And she's like, yeah, but we should go out. I want to show you around, show you Henford, show you some of the surrounding towns and areas. He's used to staying out in the sticks in Strangerville, so that part doesn't bother him. We're gonna go to the gym. Elise likes to catch the train to the city. They're gonna come on and work out together. Elise does like to be active, that's for sure. So she's been trying to get Justin to be more active because he's not the biggest person for like the gym or working out at all, really, but she really likes to. She's actually thinking about her life. She's thinking about all the ways her life is going to change. Justin has walked off at this point. He's actually going to get on the treadmill. You see, he's been on there 1 minute and he's like, no. But Elise is keeping up with everything. And her daughter, Valerie, is at the gym. So she's like, hey, Valerie, what are you doing? Are you here working out? But Val looks really sad. And I don't know what's going on. Elise doesn't have time to delve into it because with Valerie, she has been through quite a lot. But also, Valerie is dramatic. So you never know when something's really wrong with Valerie or when Valerie's just tripping. Justin's giving it the old college try. After this, they are going to be going to meet Raina and Steve. And it should be interesting because we know Steve doesn't care for Justin. Raina actually avoided him quite a bit. So I'm suspicious that she doesn't trust him either. Okay, Elise is pretty tired. But Justin's going to run to the restroom and then they're going to leave as soon as he gets his hands washed to go meet her friends. We will be right back. They are all here at Mimsy's Cafe. It's some naked Sims around. I think it might be some kind of naked holiday. But Elise is just greeting everybody. Justin is going right on in. I don't know what's going on with him. I don't think he cares the most about her friends. Raina is having a really hard time simply because of the holidays. And Steve appreciates that Elise gives her support. And of course, he would like to as well. He's actually going to try to brighten her day. But now they're out here chatting. And Steve likes anytime he can get with Elise. Justin has realized that, oh, Steve isn't in here. I think they could all come and sit down together and hang out, but Justin is kind of sitting off. Elise is gonna just start a conversation. She's going to ask what they think because she really would love to know. Now Justin is over here and he's talking about weird things. Steve's trying to be hospitable, but it's like, oh, this guy's so strange. He's so strange. What am I gonna do? Justin's talking about all the money he's gonna make. He's gonna lie about his career, start spreading some rumors. Very strange. Elise and Raina are over here talking about different things. Raina's talking about, again, how her husband left her stable. They had a stable life together financially, but she just really misses him. Raina actually sees her daughter Caitlin here. I don't know if Justin ordered some food or if he took someone's food. Elise is oddly feeling unflirty, and it's because of how Justin is interacting with her. She is so tired that she's gonna order a mocha. She's also feeling real crowded in. She doesn't like super crowded places. Steve is telling Justin how he met Elise and how she's a wonderful person. Justin did decide that he's going to excuse himself to go to the restroom. Elise is still waiting for her drink, but Steve's coming to listen in. He's fine because he doesn't trust Justin. As Steve comes around the corner, Justin is on the phone and he's eavesdropping because he hears Justin saying some strange things. He has to curse when he hears it. He hears Justin saying, don't call me your father. Just don't. The child is saying, but you're my dad. I don't know why I can't call you father. And he's saying, because we've talked about this at home all the time and you know better. I also told you not to call me while I was away. Justin is coming out and Steve doesn't know what to do in this moment. It is so crowded in the cafe and Steve, he's standing here thinking, he's like, oh my gosh, what should I do with this information? But ultimately he knows the only thing he can do is try to get Raina to come outside with him and tell her, because Elise is not going to believe him. You can see Elise through the window. She's inside dancing, having the time of her life. But Steve is telling Raina what happened there. Raina's like, are you sure? Are you sure what you saw? And Steve said he was telling someone on the phone on a video chat, don't call me dad. Steve is saying, I remember that Elise told me that Justin didn't have any children. Raina's like, yeah, I can understand the concern, and what should we do? Steve is just gonna whisper to her, hey, I think you should tell her. And Raina's like, you're probably right. Steve is saying, I'm so glad you're gonna do this because it can't come from me, and I don't know if she would believe me if I said something, but I feel like she needs to know because she hasn't really talked to me about her trip. And Raina's saying, yeah, I agree. Steve is like, this is really bad for Elise. I'm kind of happy my suspicions are proven true because I was thinking, and he's getting ready to cut his sentence off, and she was like, you're jealous because you like Elise. And he's like, oh my gosh, I didn't know you realized. And she's like, you need to tell her how you feel because this Justin guy's no good and it's obvious. And I don't want her to wind up married to this guy. And they see her coming, so they're going to go ahead inside. Steve is gonna order some food. Raina is gonna go back in. He actually can see Justin flirting with this lady at this table. So he's really, really concerned, needless to say. But the secrets keep coming out. What child does Justin have? Because he did, in fact, tell Elise that he doesn't have children. So this is where we're gonna lead the episode in a weird, awkward silence. Justin's gonna move away because he does feel awkward with her friends. And so she's just gonna tell him a story, and he's telling her a lot of stories, that's for sure. What other secrets does this man have? I hope that you're enjoying season 6 of 90 Day Fiancé Sims 4 edition. You can see Steve and Raina in the background, and next episode, Raina's gonna have a talk with Elise because she needs to warn her bestie about what potentially is going on, at least that this guy's lying, because Raina trusts Steve. Steve is trustworthy. It doesn't matter how he feels about Elise. Raina knows he would not make this up. So tell me what you think. What is going on? Like, how many secrets can one man have? Let me know in the comments. I always love it when you guys let me know what you think. And until next time, remember, keep simming, be happy, and always have a blessed day. Bye bye.